Shout out to No More Interviews.
How ironic. I am, or was, or am, hospitality major with a minor in culinary. And his major, we graduated from University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Shout out to the HBCUs out there. Business major, culinary major, / hospitality. And we didn't even really, we met in school, but we never hung out or talked in school. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And we met through a friend, and I met him like
went to a 4-year university.
Yeah.
Went to a 4-year university. About the anniversary. We're doing our 4th year too. But
yeah, we just had our 4-year anniversary.
Yeah, we went to a 4-year university, and we never actually talked throughout. But like we knew each other, but not much.
It would be just off the side hug, like see you in the computer room, just like
real side
hi.
huggish. And then I went on her Instagram one time, and I seen that she was in the culinary competition down in Florida. And that's when I slid her DMs, because I knew she can cook, because every man wants somebody who can cook, you know what I mean? So
True.
I slid in her DM, and then I told her, like, let's hang out for one summer, and then one summer turned into 4 years.
Okay, because don't forget that you said, let me get your Instagram, your Snapchat, and your phone number, and I only gave you my Snapchat.
Yo, I asked for all the
emails,
Social Security, phone number.
And I was like, you can have my Snapchat.
Fill in the blank, fill in this form.
Look, so the messages can erase.
Yeah, so. And then after that, I got a job at Geico in Virginia, because I was originally living in Maryland. I got a job at Geico in Virginia. Got fired from the job at Geico in Virginia.
Why'd you come to Geico in Virginia?
I mean, that was just like, you know, after you come 4 years at a university.
No, what's the real reason why? Because I lived in Virginia and he wanted a job in Virginia, so he moved a little bit closer, because, you know, he's in like the Salisbury area.
That's the story.
Yeah, he lived in the Salisbury area, so he could have very well got a job anywhere, but you chose Virginia.
I was looking in that area.
Yeah. But yeah, Geico didn't work out. He realized that he's not a 9-to-5er.
I got fired.
Yeah.
I didn't quit. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize anything. Like, I got pushed out, and that's where I just kind of like, my survival instincts kicked in, and then we just like took this to a whole another level. And that's where we are today.
Yeah, this is where we are today. Back in 2000, we started talking in 2015, LLC the business in 2016 of October. Our first name was Sauceum, and we actually LLC'd that, and we were like, somebody has that name, and are we gonna be making sauces throughout our whole career? No, that's not what I wanna be known for, making sauces, not yet at least. So then we quickly realized we need to change our name. And then how did we come up with the Culinaire Club? The Culinaire Club.
I don't know how we came up with the Culinaire Club.
Sorry, sometimes I have to say it like enunciated, because people say Culinary Club, like there's a Y on the end, but it's like billionaire. That's the easiest way to explain it. But I feel like I gotta say that. Yeah. I think you kind of came up with it, like Culinaire Club. Like the weekend is one person, but we a club, we can only be 2 people, although club kind of means like a group of people.
Everybody's in the club.
Everybody's in the club. Anybody who wants to hear our story and go along with our journey is a part of the club. Louis, you a part of the club.
Yes, yeah.
That's facts.
That's...
Any challenges you guys face, overcome throughout
One more challenge is actually balancing your personal relationship with the business relationship.
Definitely.
So if anybody is a couple and they looking to do that, like you gotta make sure like it's definitely separated.
I'm glad you said that.
But together at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, because there's already a stigma about like mixing business with pleasure, and like being in a relationship, like it will never work, but it works for us because it's our common interest and we have common goals, so we work on things together. So we'll never be apart.
Yeah.
I actually always say that every time somebody asks me like, what's your favorite quality about him? I always say like, the creative side. Like he's more of the creative mind. Like he asked me, do you want to do the sauce or do you want me to do the sauce? I say, you do the sauce, because I know it's gonna turn out great, because he's just so creative and he's good with flavors and he's good with just like.
You got a lot of flavor.
You got a lot of flavors?
You got a lot of flavor.
Who, you yourself? You like personally? You think so?
I know. That's why I said it.
You're pretty flavorful, I guess.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that over the skillet. We're gonna reduce that a little bit to kind of get the alcohol out. Once we do that, you're still gonna have the taste of the alcohol content without actually the effect.
Flavor.
You know, you're gonna have the flavor without the effect. And then,
Yeah.
and then that's gonna actually be drizzled over chicken. That's gonna be stuffed with goat cheese and spinach. Spinach and blackberry go well together. Blackberries are in season for summertime.
Yes. Yes, sir. My chops contender.
Right.
So it took time to vibe this well in the kitchen, but I would say like the way we are now is pretty much how we are at home too. It's not any different. Like we talk like this at home, we're vibing like this at home, but in the kitchen it took a minute because I'm naturally a dominant person with some things, so I would try to like, I got it, let me do this. But that was when he was in his prime, like prime kitchen days. No. I mean, when I say prime, I mean like early days of like not really knowing like
It's not prime.
how to. Okay, prime was like
Prime
after.
right now.
Never mind, scratch that. Wrong word usage. But yeah, when he first started, then
This ain't early years.
early years, I would be like taking over, and now I feel like I don't have to take over anymore because he's learning, he's better with his way around the kitchen. So I don't have to be like, no, don't do that. If I come over and taste something, I'm like, that's good. I'm not like, add this, you did this wrong. But I used to be like that. I used to just,
I used to be like, let me do this.
yeah. It took me a while to just kind of let him do it by himself.
Damn.
But look, I taught you a lot.
I like the verbiage.
I taught
Took me
you.
a while for him to let him do.
No, you have to know each other's strengths and weaknesses. Like I was coming in as almost like a teacher for you, and vice versa. Like you teach me how to close these deals and how to talk to these customers and sell stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. Where I lack, you pick up, and where you lack, I pick up. So that's how you gotta make the business work. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, just to highlight who we are a little bit more and what we've done in the past, catered to Toyota, the Toyota dealership, and we did the Mayor's Ball in Dumfries. So, Toyota was actually, I used to work at Geico. I like this story. Yeah, so I used to work at Geico, and with Geico, you know, it's about auto insurance. You guys sell auto insurance. So I used to like drive a Geico Jeep with the like Gecko on the side and all of that. I used to go to different dealerships and I used to sell like auto insurance to try to get them to call Geico on a free quote, whatever. So at the same time we were building the Culinaire Club, which is our business. And I just walked in one day and I was just like, man, these people probably eat. It's a lot, like it's a lot of people here and they all probably eat. So I went in and I actually sold our business versus Geico business. So I came in like a regular suit to kind of finesse the manager, and I drove in the Geico Jeep there, parked the Geico Jeep like way in the back, and I came kind of different this time. You know what I mean? I think I got like, and then what happened after that is, I think that the guy, I feel as though the guy, I feel like this is how I got fired. I feel like the guy like reached out to the other guy unintentionally. Like it wasn't like anything. It's like, hey, like, oh wow, like, you know, you guys are doing catering too, like catering? What are you talking about? The next thing you know, it's like I got called to not the office. It wasn't really an office. It was like it's like a GFR office. So it's like one of those little local, like it's a small, yeah, whatever. I got called to the office, and then he was just like, "I'll let you go." Boom. But I still kept the contract with Toyota. We kept the contract with Toyota for 2 years afterwards. So it kind of worked out. Mayor's Ball, we just did that this year. Mayor's Ball was cool. It's our biggest event, most dressiest, uppiest event. Yeah.
We want to have like swag with our brand and not be so like suit and tie-ish, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Marriott is like, it's very prestige. Block that again, I guess.
The Marriott Mafia is coming.
But at the same time, you have to have a certain look. You have to have a certain, talk a certain way. You gotta just be this certain person, and you won't be able to be yourself. Honestly, like you're working for a different company. So we want to remove ourselves from that. Like we could still get very professional. We are very professional, but at the same time, we want to be able to relax, come like this, like chill out. Wear our workers' tee. And channel your love with food, eat well, spark and shop alive. So, you know, we want to be able to wear the fanny packs. We want to be able to just be swaggy, right?
So the motto is love first, food second. And when we say love first, food second, we mean that in the most diverse way possible by like reaching out to like just anybody, you know what I mean? Because everybody needs love. Customers need love, food needs love, you need love, we need love. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, if you do it that way, you don't have to focus on things like money and all that, you know what I mean? Like that's just as a result of what you do, what you love to do. You gotta keep that in the forefront. Love first, food second, that's the motto.
Yeah, we really like, you know, thrive off that motto because it's so important to make sure that love is first in whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Not even just food. Like it's love is first in your videography. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta love what you do before you do it. You gotta have a passion for it. Love signifies passion. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, love for your family, love for your clients, love for whoever you're doing anything with. It's just a positive mindset, positive mind, positive life. We try to live off of it. We're not perfect, you know. But I think we vibe well. We jive well, as the boomers will say.
you.